Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com here in Chase Field, Phoenix, Arizona, 2012. But last year, when James Stewart won here in Phoenix, it was quite a treacherous track. It was treacherous for Villopoto. Even though Villopoto got second, he still went down and had his problems. It was hard for Dungey coming through the pack to make those passes to get into that third. And here's what I'm going to show you. This track here, it's a little bit deceiving. In practice, it's great, it's perfect. They got the water in on it. You got great traction anywhere, you got great braking. But as the night wears on, this track gets hard and dry. And you can see right here by the blue groove, it is hard packed down here as they're coming into this right-hander. It's very hard for them to brake. Other sections of the track, and this is what's deceiving, is you get out here a little bit, and this dirt here is really good. It's got moisture in it, and it still holds. So this moisture here, you got good braking. There is no moisture in here. It's hard packed, and that's why you see a lot of the guys losing a lot of their front ends, and it's very hard to pick a tire because you got some sand in the track also, and you know what? The hard packed tire does not work in the sand, and that's why it's a little bit treacherous. I think tonight here, they might have some problems in the sand. Not only here in Phoenix is it hard packed in sand like we talked about, but also the ruts. I mean, as you can see in this right-hander, there's a lot of ruts, and it's got some moisture in it right now, but the Dirtworks guys are out there and they'll groom this out and it'll be completely smooth. But as the guys come in, the momentum of the motorcycles and the braking, that creates ruts. Tonight on the track for James Stewart, in order for him to be successful, you got to remember that James has a problem with the front end. Last year, he lost the front end a lot of times. For him to be successful, he's got to make sure he makes the right tire choice on that front end, because James rides up on the motorcycle. He puts a lot of weight on that front end. In order for Ryan Villopoto to be successful here tonight in Phoenix, he's got to be thinking of last year when he lost the front end. So he's going to go back, he's going to look at some video. He's had a couple practices, and he's also, too, he's got to make that right decision on what tires to go with, not only for the corners, but also for the start. When you come out of that starting gate, it's going to be tacky behind the gate. Then you're going to hit the Monster Energy logo in the front. You're going to spin a little bit there. You're going to have a little bit more traction, then you're going to get into that hard stuff. So Ryan Villopoto, he's extremely fast in the corners, but the start's going to be key here tonight in Phoenix. Ryan Dungey's riding that 450 KTM. Unlike last year when Andrew Short was riding that 350, that 450's got a lot more power than the 350. That's why Ryan Dungey opted to ride with that new 450 KTM. And you know, I think the KTM's strength is, man, that thing's got a lot of power, and if it can get him out of the gate, that's half the battle. And what can you say about Chad Reed? In order for him to be successful here tonight in Phoenix, he's going to have to get a good start. Now, I know Chad Reed loves this track. It flows, it's fast, and Chad Reed always likes the different surfaces. It's challenging for Chad Reed, but he says, you know what, I enjoy that. We got hard pack, we got a little bit of sand, we got some moisture, we got ruts. It's going to be good. But in order for Chad Reed to be successful, he's going to have to get out of that gate. He's going to have to ride his own race for 20 laps and not make no mistakes. That's the key thing here tonight. This track can bite you. The minute you think you got this thing tamed, that's the minute it throws you on the ground.